Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about this open source superhero character that I created tonight that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I want you guys to be able to make your own comics using this open source superhero character. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So I created a program in Python to generate the details for a character, and then I went into Microsoft Paint and I drew a few images of the character, which is what you guys currently see on screen. So I'm going to read over the details for the character, and then after that, I'm going to talk about the Marvel Power Grid for a little bit, which is what I used in order to establish the stats for this character. And then we're going to see how powerful this character would be if they were inside of the Marvel Comics universe. So this character's first name is Isabella, and their last name is Rodriguez. So their full name is Isabella Rodriguez. They don't have any insignia on their chest or any special symbols. They have a choleric personality, which means that she's bad-tempered and irritable. Her mentor is a vigilante ninja. Essentially, imagine her being trained by like a Batman-style character. Her power source is that she has a high-tech ninja tool. Now, her high-tech ninja tool is something that you don't really see in a lot of the individual panels that I have here, but I gave her this little like ninja star on her belt. I guess that's just something to keep in mind, is that like that's where her powers come from. I wasn't really thinking about that when I was drawing the individual panels. I drew the full-size image first, which is really wonky, and then I decided to create panels that you could just easily throw into your own comic. So here's her attacking, here's her talking, here's her like battle damaged or distressed, here's her traveling somewhere, and then here's her talking while battle damaged. But yeah, let's jump back in. So she has like a Batman style mentor, and her power source is like a high tech ninja tool, which is that special ninja star that you see on her belt. She was motivated to become a hero because she is actually a cyborg, and she has special like cybernetic protocols similar to like the robot protocols from iRobot that essentially compel her to protect humans. So when she sees a human in danger, she really doesn't have a choice but to step in and to try and help them. Her mask type is that she has a cowl, again, reminiscent of like Batman. You know, Batman has a cowl. And she has a cape as her back accessory. Her color scheme is yellow and white, as you can see. Her stats, now let's jump into her stats. She has a 6 in strength. She has superhuman strength, which means that she can lift between 25 and 75 tons. She has a 1 in speed, which is pretty bad. Essentially, that means she has below normal speed, meaning she's slower than a normal person. I tried to reflect that by giving her like a really like bulky looking build. I gave her like ridiculous looking shoulders. They don't even look like shoulders, they're so big. But I wanted to show that she's like kind of big and bulky, to show that like she has high strength. I'm not sure if I did a good job of illustrating that she wouldn't have good mobility though. But I'm sure a better artist could reflect that in her design. Let's see. She has a 3 in durability, which means she has enhanced durability. She's not bulletproof. She can't like regenerate or anything like that. But she is more durable than the average person. She can probably survive something that it would kill a normal person. For energy projection, she has a 5 in energy projection, which means that she can fire a single type of energy for a long period of time and at a long range. I didn't define the type of energy that she can shoot, so feel free to essentially make up whatever energy you want her to fire. As long as she only has one type of energy, it fits with her character. So she's not really supposed to be like Avatar or anything like that, where she can shoot out a whole bunch of elements. Just pick like one energy type, and that's what she can fire. For her fighting skills, she has a 4. So she's an experienced fighter. She hasn't mastered any fighting styles necessarily, but she does have fighting experience. She does know how to fight. And for intelligence, she has a 7, which means she's straight up like omniscient. So she's like all knowing. She essentially can tap into any like knowledge that she needs for a particular situation. She's definitely the type of character who has brain and brawn, who's going to try and like outsmart their opponents the best they can. This puts her stat total at 26, which I give a demigod rank. The way that I do the ranking is pretty simple. Let me scroll down in my code to see where like the rank stuff is set up. So if a character has 42 points for their total, then I say they're a god. If they have 21 points, I say they're a demigod. 21 or more points, I say they're a demigod, because that puts them at least half of what it would take to be a god, because you can't really get a score that's higher than 42 on the scale. Then, if they have a score that is like 18 or higher, then I say that they're like a superhuman. If they have a score of 11 or higher, then they're a mortal. And if they have anything under 11, then they're weakling. So that's how I like do the ranking. So she's like second to highest possible rank at demigod. And that's pretty good. She's pretty strong. Her best stat is intelligence, obviously. She's so smart that she's literally like all knowing. And if you want to like try and like nerf her like all knowing abilities, you can have it be a thing where she has to consciously tap into her like hidden knowledge. So she has access to like any knowledge you would want, but she has to like purposely like try and search out that knowledge inside her mind. Let's see. And then her worst stat is her speed, obviously. Like I said, she's like so slow that a normal person is faster than her. So even though she's like all knowing, even though she's like ridiculously strong, I mean, the amount of tons that she's able to like lift around are no joke. She's just not very fast. And maybe I did a good job trying to show that. She's very like top heavy and she has little spindly legs. She's not getting around anywhere at any significant speed. So yeah, I didn't give her a superhero name, so feel free to give her whatever name you want. I'm curious to see what names you guys come up with. Tell me in the comment section below, what would you name this character? I'd love to hear your thoughts. But now that we've gone over, her stats and some additional information about her, let's talk about some like famous Marvel characters. So Marvel has this thing called the Power Grid, which is what I use to determine the stats for this character. And essentially, every Marvel character, well, every major Marvel character at least, has a Power Grid score where you can tell like how strong they are, how smart they are, etc., etc. So because we know how powerful our character is, we can now look at famous Marvel characters and see how they compare. So the stat total for Isabella, I think is her name. When you don't remember your own character's name. Yeah, Isabella Rodriguez. So her stat total is 26. If we look at Spider Man stat total is 4, 8, 16, 19, 23. Interesting. So Spider-Man stat total on the official like Marvel.com website is 23. So she's actually a little bit more powerful than Spider-Man. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's do like a stat to stat comparison. They both have enhanced durability, so she's as durable as Spider-Man. Spider-Man does not have any like real energy projection ability, so she completely wipes the floor with him in terms of like energy projection. Now, when it comes to fighting skills, they're actually evenly matched in terms of fighting skills. So she can fight at the same level as like Spider-Man. But when it comes to intelligence, of course, she has the ability to tap into like all knowledge essentially. I keep thinking of like different ways you can interpret that. Maybe her high tech ninja tool connects her to like a supernatural database, like some kind of like Akashic records or something like that, that she can like pull knowledge from. That could be pretty cool. Interpret it how you want. Maybe her cyborg brain connects her to like every known database in the world or something like that. But her intelligence makes her uh, really powerful. So she's smarter than Spider Man, which is actually a pretty big deal. Spider Man's pretty smart. Speed wise, Spider Man is definitely knocking her out of the park. Like I said, she has below normal human speed, so Spider Man is way faster than she could ever like dream of being. But in terms of strength, our girl is significantly stronger than Spider Man. Spider Man's a 4 in strength, while she is a 6 in strength. And the highest you can go in any one stat is 7. So she's like almost as strong as she can be in the Marvel Universe. So Spider Man is Marvel's like most popular character. And as we've just seen, our character that was randomly like given these stats, excuse me, has a better stat loadout than Spider-Man. Now let's look at another famous Marvel character, Captain America. So I'm going to pull up the Captain America page. I know that you guys can't see the stats pages. You guys can just see these like panels and like artwork that I've worked on. That's fine. You know, I'm not lying to you guys. If any of you guys doubt this data, a quick Google search get you everything you need. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. So Captain America. Again, this is all from the official Marvel website. So in terms of durability, they're actually even in terms of durability. So they both have enhanced durability. Captain America has no energy projection for real. So definitely trumping him in terms of energy projection. Now, Captain America's fighting skills are a 6. So he is a way better fighter than our character, and that's totally fine. Captain America's intelligence is a 3, though. And, you know, we're omniscient, so essentially we're going to beat anybody in intelligence who isn't also omniscient. So our character is smarter. Captain America's speed is better than our speed, so get good at us. We're not on the level of your boy Cap. And his strength is actually like half the strength of our character. Captain America's strength is a 3, while our character's strength is a 6. So, hey. Overall, Captain America's stat total is 4, 10, 13, 12, 15. 15? That seems really low. Is he really just 15? I'm trying to make sure I didn't mess up that math. Let's see. 10, 13, 15. Oh, is it 18? Did I mess up I probably messed up the math at first. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 sounds a lot better. That makes a lot more sense. So Captain America's stat total is 18, making him worse than Spider-Man. Spider-Man just has like a better stat distribution than Captain America. And we already were better than Spider-Man. So yeah, it makes sense that our character overall is better than Captain America. However, Captain America's fighting skills are way better than us, and his speed is better. So I don't know. He's nowhere near strong though. Like it's curious. I'm curious who you guys think would win in a fight. I would love to see you guys like make like an animated fight of these two fighting, or potentially just tell me in the comment section below. You know, like who do you think would win in a battle based on these stat distributions? Because Cap does seem to have like a disadvantage, but fighting skills and I mean, really, the fighting skills is the main thing going for him. Fighting skills and speed, I guess, are pretty solid against someone who like moves at below normal speeds and is only kind of an experienced fighter, whereas Captain America has mastered multiple different like combat styles. So now that we looked at Spider-Man and Captain America, now let's look at Wolverine. Because Wolverine is another like really big Marvel Comics character. He's like one of their top characters. Okay, so let's see if we can get his stats up. What? Where are his stats? Okay, they put his stats at the bottom. Damn, what? I didn't know Wolverine's fighting skills were that high. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So in terms of durability, your boy Wolverine, of course, is more durable than just having enhanced durability. So he beats us in the durability department. He doesn't have any energy projection, so we beat him in that category. He's mastered all forms of combat. So in terms of like fighting ability, he knocks us out of the water. Like if Captain America was a better fighter than us, Wolverine is a far better fighter than us. We're just no contest in that regard. We stomp him in intelligence, obviously, because our character's omniscient. Speed wise, he's beating our character. We have below normal speed, so he's definitely faster than us. But we do beat him in strength with our 6 in strength and his 4 in strength. We're definitely like stronger than him. But even though we're stronger than him, he's more durable than us. He's a better fighter than us. He's faster than us. So he does have like 3 advantages over our character. But we also have 3 advantages over Wolverine. I wonder how close this is when we look at the stat totals. So Wolverine stats, 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So not Spider-Man, crap. Wolverine has a 20, like a clean 20 in stats, whereas our character has 26 as our stat total. So we still probably would come out on top in this situation. This one is especially interesting. Tell me who you guys think would win in a fight. Wolverine or Isabella? Because it seems like Isabella's stat total should allow her to kind of like trump Wolverine in like a few different categories, but Wolverine definitely beats Isabella in multiple categories. So let me know in the comment section below, who do you think Isabella would beat in a fight? If she's fighting against like Spider-Man and like Wolverine and Captain America, not necessarily all at the same time. But I mean, it'd be interesting for her to fight them all at the same time. She'd lose, but it is interesting that she does rank higher than all of them. So it would be all 3 of them fighting someone who is a higher level than each of them individually. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this character in the comment section below. Do you think you'll use this character in your own comics? Why or why not? Who do you think she could beat? What are some other matchups that you would love to see? Because I'm down to talk about like who she could beat in a fight in like the DC universe or even in like the Image Comics universe. I know that Invincible is becoming more popular now with his animated series, and I've read over 100 issues of Invincible. I still need to finish the comic series. I haven't jumped back on it yet. But I'd even be willing to do like some who will win in a fight between like Isabella and Omni-Man or Isabella and Invincible or Isabella and Adam Eve kind of thing. I think that'd be cool. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to set up a blog post where you can get access to all these like panels so that you can like remix them and use them in your own comics. But thank you all once again for tuning in. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jump Like the One Only, logging out. Peace, guys. Chicken about.